Hey everyone, John here from testprepinsight.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the GRE prep course from Achievable. Since Achievable is sort of a new upstart prep company, people have a lot of questions about how their program works and how effective it is. So I'm going to cover everything you need to know, including what I like about this course, as well as the things that I don't. That way you have a balanced and honest view of the Achievable study materials. So if you keep an open mind, I think this video should give you everything you need to know to make an informed purchase decision. So if you're ready, let's get to it. Okay, a quick outline for this video. First, I'm going to cover all the major pros and cons of this Achievable course as I see them after having thoroughly used it. Then I'm going to circle back for a quick recap summary before finally ending with a verdict on whether I think Achievable is a good choice. And since I'll be running through this pretty quickly today, if you find you need more detail at any point, there's a couple easy options for you. First, I'll drop a link in the description below over to Achievable's website where you can check out this course for yourself. And I'll also have a link down there over to our website where we have a full detailed written review of this course. Or you can always just Google Test Prep Insight Achievable GRE Review. That's an easy way to find it too. Alright, so the first major strength of this Achievable course is the smart adaptive tech that they use. In short, they leverage a bunch of different tools to try and make your studying as short and as efficient as possible. It all starts with their adaptive algorithms, which constantly re-optimize your study plan based on your performance on practice sets and recurring review quizzes. And I know what you're probably thinking. It sounded like some baloney marketing material to me at first too, but it actually really works. You can literally see the program shifting around your assignments based on your strengths and weaknesses. And in addition, they also use machine learning and AI to grade your practice essays, so you get results instantly and feedback that's just as good as you'd get from a human grader. Bottom line, I see Achievable's smart tech as the clear highlight of this course. It just makes them feel like the smartest, most efficient course around. Okay, so the second pro on my list in favor of Achievable is their value proposition. I mean, it just doesn't come much cheaper than Achievable. At $199 for their full course, this is a fantastic value for students on a budget. And I'll be the first to admit that Achievable isn't as robust as Kaplan or Princeton Review when it comes to features, but that price tag also doesn't translate to a mediocre product. In my opinion, this is a high-value, bang-for-your-buck study product that packs a real punch. And the crazy part is that even though this course only costs about $200, they still routinely offer discounts of up to 25% on their prep. So make sure to check out the description below for discount links and promo codes. At 25% off, this course effectively prices out at around $150 and is one of the most affordable courses in GRE prep. Again, I'll do my best to keep that text below the video screen updated with any codes or coupons that might be floating around out there to save you some money on this course. Alright, so the third thing I like is Achievable's course structure. So there are two quick things I want to highlight here: the digital lessons and the memory science principles they bake in through patterned learning. So here's how the instructional component of Achievable's course works. Everything is designed around Achievable's digital interactive textbook. It's the backbone of your content review and is broken down into 89 short and highly digestible chapters. Not only do I love the fact that each chapter only takes like 10 or 15 minutes to read, but they're also written in very plain English. There's no gobbledygook technical terms or long run-on sentences. And secondly, I love that Achievable wraps memory science principles into their program. So along with each digital text chapter, you're also assigned practice work, making it sort of like a little learning module. But here's the thing, a few learning modules after a given topic, you'll see some practice questions from that unit pop back up in a later review quiz. Then a few quizzes later, you'll see it again. This is called spaced review, and I love that they incorporate this to help boost material retention. Okay, before I get into the fourth pro on my list, if I could quickly ask you to subscribe to our channel, hit that thumbs up button, and drop us a quick comment below, that'd really be appreciated. We go to great lengths to bring you all this detailed, honest content, and that engagement keeps us going, so it would really mean a lot. Okay, so that fourth thing on my list is the fact that Achievable offers an infinite number of quant practice problems. And I don't like it for the simple fact that there's an unlimited number of questions. I like this for the way they do it. So here's how it works. Essentially, they create 100 or so different problem templates, then have their tech swap out variables each time a problem is generated. In other words, every single practice question is different, but they all originate from the same 100 or so templates. But this is a good thing. By solving the same problem 10 different times with 10 different variables, you actually learn how to solve for the concept being tested, as opposed to just memorizing answers for the problems you've seen before. Alright, so my fifth and final strength of this Achievable Prep program is their killer user interface. Their UI is just plain awesome. The online platform is sleek, responsive, and modern, and the dashboard's cleanly laid out and lets you drill down to your learning module with zero effort. It's just highly intuitive. This may not seem like a major benefit for some people out there, but in my opinion, with all the time that you'll be spending in this portal, the last thing you want is some outdated, clunky platform that slows you down and costs you precious time when you're studying at night. Okay, so that does it for my pros. So let's change gears now and cover the cons. And I want to start with the most glaring one of them all. Or maybe it's two, I don't know. But it's the fact that the course does not come with video lessons or live classes. If you're a highly visual learner that needs engaging and dynamic video lessons to learn, this may be a deal breaker for you. I do think the Achievable digital text does a great job demonstrating concepts and sample problems with graphics and illustrations, which does help for visual learners, but at the end of the day, they're just static images. So if you prefer video, take note of this. Or if you're looking for live classes because you're the type of student that needs regular classes to keep you motivated and on track, or maybe you just learn better in a group environment, you're SOL. I mean, you can't really expect Achievable to provide live classes at this price point. It's just not their business model or their jam. But either way, it's another thing to take note of. Alright, so my second con, let's call it, is the fact that working verbal practice problems eats into your number of original practice tests. What I mean by this is that you start your Achievable Prep program with 10 full-length practice exams with never-before-seen questions. However, as you work verbal practice questions in the program, those are the same problems that you see on the practice tests. So the more one-off practice questions that you work, more problems become recycled, reducing the number of simulated exams with fresh content. At the end of the day, you probably aren't going to work 10 full-length tests anyway, so even if you end up with just say 5 of your 10 tests having never-before-seen problems, that's probably just fine. But it is a bit of an annoyance as compared to just having 10 original exams. And lastly, my final negative is that there's no dedicated mobile app. It's kind of strange given how modern and techy this prep course is, but for whatever reason, they don't offer an app. For some people, this may not matter much, and for others, it may be a serious bummer. But what I will say in Achievable's defense is that their program is mobile friendly. So even though there's no dedicated app in the App Store to access your materials, it's still pretty usable on your iPhone or Android. Alright, so now that I've covered the key strengths and weaknesses of the Achievable GRE course, let's do a quick recap for some perspective. And by the way, since you're studying for the GRE, I should mention that we give away a free prep course every single month to one of our subscribers. You just have to do the 3 simple things listed here on the screen, and I'll also have all the details down below in the description. It's super easy to enter. It'll take you less than 10 seconds, and hey, you never know, you could win a free Achievable GRE course and save yourself some coin. Okay, so starting with the pros. You've got number 1, some smart adaptive tech that makes your studying super efficient. Number 2, the fact that Achievable is an awesome value at $150 when you catch it on sale. Again, check below for discounts. Number 3, a killer course structure with its interactive textbook and learning science principles baked in. Number 4, an infinite number of quant problems. And number 5, a stellar user interface that's clean and modern. Then on the flip side for cons, you've got number 1, no video lessons or live classes. Visual learners, take note of that. Number 2, the fact that working verbal practice problems eats into your number of original practice exams. And number 3, no dedicated mobile app for studying on the go. And that about does it for this review. I think the big takeaway with Achievable is that this course is a rock-solid study option for students looking to prep on a budget. It might not be the best fit for strictly visual learners or those that need live classes to keep them accountable, but for those looking for a simple, straightforward prep program with helpful lessons and solid practice material, I would not hesitate to roll with them. I think this is especially true if you're pressed for time and looking to get your target score in the most efficient, time-saving manner possible. Anyway, I hope this video has been helpful and you learned a little something. If so, make sure to return the favor by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and dropping us a quick comment below. That'd really be appreciated. And if you want to learn more about the GRE exam or see that full detailed written review that I talked about at the top of the video, make sure to jump on over to our website, testprepinsight.com, where we have a ton of great content. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching, best of luck, and we'll see you in the next one.